welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about my top shaving hacks for you guys. So basically my top 10 tips and tricks, I guess, for everything you need to know about shaving. If you guys obviously don't shave, then this will totally not apply to you. It's completely up to everybody if they shave or not, but this is just in case you do. Here are some hacks to kind of just help you get started or just maybe improve your current shaving routine. Hack number 1 is all about shaving with conditioner. Sounds so random, but we all have it lying around in the house to wash our hair with anyway, so it's way more cost effective than to use shaving gel. It does exactly the same job as normal shaving gel. You just need to apply a thin layer onto the area that you're trying to shave, and then you're just going to make sure you do short strokes and then obviously rinse it regularly just to make sure your razor is not going to get clogged up with too much product. Another kind of hack in with this as well, just to kind of sneak you on along the side as well, not many people know is that you actually should shave down, so with the growth of the hair, rather than up. So shave down first of all and then shave up, and that will give you a much closer shave. It will just mean that you don't miss any of the hairs. Hack number 2 is all about shaving down there. So if you guys want to make sure you have a nice smooth bikini area, then I would definitely make sure you are trimming that area first. I am definitely not going to show you me doing that because that would be super awkward and a completely different video. All you have to do is take a pair of scissors and just trim around the area first of all. If the hair is really long or is a little bit longer than normal, then it is going to end up getting clogged up in your razor if you just go straight in there with the razor. It's also going to pull and tug your hair and your skin, and it's going to be super uncomfortable for you. So the best thing to do is just to trim the area first, then shave it, and you'll be super smooth. And don't worry, you guys don't need anything fancy to be able to trim that area. All you need is a pair of scissors. Hack number 3 is all about not shaving as soon as you get in the shower. The reason for this is because our hair follicles are much harder, so you want to wait for the hair follicles to soften up once your skin has become nice and warm in the shower. What I suggest is to do this later on as possible. So do the rest of your stuff first of all. If you're going to wash your hair, make your body get nice and warm first of all, and then you're going to have less irritation when it comes to shaving. All in all, that's going to give you a really nice close shave, and it's also really important to note that you shouldn't use really hot water at this stage. Just use nice lukewarm water, because otherwise if you use super hot water, it can actually make your pores close up, and that's not good for shaving, and it's really bad for irritation. Hack number 4 is all about replacing your razor blade, and this is so important to do. If you are shaving your legs every time you shave, then obviously that's a lot more surface area than you're covering if you're just, say, shaving under your arms. So if you're shaving your legs as well, I would say it's really important to replace your razor head every 5 times you're shaving. This is just to make sure that you're not wearing the razor down, which will make it be more blunt. It's going to cause you more irritation, it's going to cause you more cuts, so you just want to make sure you're getting a super nice clean shave each time. If you are just doing your underarms though, obviously take into account you can use this for a lot longer, so maybe like 10 to 15 shaves, but if you are obviously using more areas of your body with the razor, then you do need to be replacing it every 5 times. Hack number 5 is all about permanent hair removal. Now, I am a massive fan of using laser hair removal. You can either go into salons to get this done, but I'm actually a big fan of doing this just on my own at home. Although it seems like it will cost you a lot of money to invest in one to begin with, it will save you a lot of money in the long run. And I'm actually using the Braun Silk-expert IPL machine, and Superdrug actually have it on sale at the moment for £100 off, which is a steal. You obviously do have to do this for quite a while, but I just tend to do this when I'm watching TV at home, and once you finish the course of IPL, then you will never have to worry about that hair coming back again. Hack number 6 is all about pulling your skin to make sure you get a much cleaner shave. Now this especially kind of relates to if you're doing your bikini area, just because obviously with the way it's shaped and the fact that your legs are in the way and all the rest of it, it means that there are little kind of nooks and crannies that are really hard to get into and that are really awkward angles. So by pulling the skin tight, this means that the hair are kind of exposed more, and you're not going to be able to then miss a lot of the hair as you would if you were just kind of going in there normally. So this basically means that there are no bits missed or less bits missed, and also you are going to get a much cleaner shave. Hack number 7 is all about using a natural chapstick or lip balm to basically soothe any cuts or nicks that you may get during shaving. Something like Vaseline is really great to use, just because it kind of helps just to put a bit of a barrier over that particular cut. So you just apply a little bit with your finger, and you just need to dab it onto the area affected, and that will provide kind of like a film over the top and will just stop any bleeding. I particularly find this really useful to use around my bikini area because that's kind of where I tend to get most nicks and cuts. Hack number 8 is actually to use a man's razor. Now this might seem really weird, but I actually do this all the time and I actually prefer them. It's just because men's razors are basically designed to kind of cut through really thick stubble, kind of really coarse hair, which women's obviously aren't. They also often tend to have 3 razor blades in them as opposed to just 1, so it allows for a much closer, much cleaner shave. I just kind of find when I use a men's razor that actually the results last a lot longer, so I'm having to shave a lot less, which is really good news for me. Hack number 9 is all about a DIY exfoliator. So it's really important to exfoliate before you shave anyway. This is just going to give you a really clean, smooth surface and actually reduce redness as well. If you don't have any exfoliator lying around, or you just can't afford to buy any, you can actually make your own using products you'll have at home anyway. So you can make your own out of olive oil and sugar and just basically mix it together until you get a thick, lumpy consistency. I exfoliate, shave, then exfoliate and then shave again for a super smooth close shave, and this really leaves my legs also feeling super soft afterwards, which I absolutely love. And finally, hack number 10 is all about not leaving your razor in the shower. Now we are all guilty of this just because it's so easy to do, but actually this can just ruin the razor blade and actually make it go rusty. It also means the bacteria can form on your razor, which is not good, especially when you're using it on intimate areas. So instead, just pat it dry and put it away somewhere clean and dry, or in a protective cover if it comes in one. So I really hope you guys found that video useful and you picked up some nice tips and tricks. If I've missed anything out, please be sure to comment below because I love to hear from you guys. Remember, of course, you do not need to shave if you don't want to. This is just purely personal preference. If you do want to shave, there's just some tips and tricks just to make your life a little bit easier. But do not feel pressured to shave because there is nothing wrong with going natural as well. If you guys haven't caught my last video, then please click on the link below. That will take you back over to a nice kind of everyday drugstore face routine that I did. It's just my makeup routine that I use every day. And also, if you haven't joined the family yet, then please click on the subscribe button below. That would mean the world to me and mean that you don't miss out on anything that I post regularly. And I'll see you guys in a few days' time in my next video. Bye!